Lewis Hamilton has delivered one of the most honest and direct statements of his entire Formula One career, and it has left Ferrari, and many others inside the paddock, absolutely stunned. His words did not come after a race win or a podium finish. They came just before one of Ferrari's most important weekends of the season, the Imola Grand Prix, their first home race of the year. The timing of his comments, the weight behind them, and the raw emotion he shared have made everyone take notice. Hamilton admitted that his move to Ferrari has been more challenging than he could have ever imagined. Coming from someone with 7 world championships, someone who has battled through the highs and lows of Formula One for over a decade, that is no small statement. It's not just a moment of reflection, it's a sign that something isn't working as expected inside Ferrari. It's a loud and clear message that all is not well, and it's one that Ferrari cannot afford to ignore, especially when the eyes of the racing world are focused on them during a key point in the season. When Hamilton left Mercedes, it wasn't just a change of team. It was a massive shift in his career. Mercedes was built around him. He achieved greatness there. He broke records, he won championships, and he became one of the most successful drivers in Formula One history. So when he decided to leave that behind and join Ferrari, it wasn't just for a new challenge. It was for something greater, to write a new chapter, to bring Ferrari back to glory, and to prove that he could win with a different team. Ferrari, on the other hand, came into this partnership with big hopes. After finishing the 2024 season, just one win away from the Constructors' Championship, the team believed that Hamilton could be the final piece of the puzzle. They thought his experience, his skill, and his leadership could push them over the edge and make them champions again. But now, just a few races into the 2025 season, that dream has been hit hard by reality. The SF25, Ferrari's car for the 2025 season, has failed to deliver what was promised. From tyre warm-up issues to corner entry problems, from low-speed instability to poor qualifying pace, the car has shown weakness in many areas. And while Charles Leclerc has been able to manage some of these issues due to his experience with Ferrari's cars over the years, Hamilton has struggled. He has found himself fighting the car every weekend, trying to adjust his driving style to something that just doesn't feel natural to him. There have been moments where Hamilton showed what he is capable of. In some sprint sessions, he managed to pull off impressive laps, but those flashes have been rare. For a driver known for his consistency and control, this level of unpredictability is frustrating. And now, as Ferrari returns to Europe and faces its passionate home crowd, Hamilton has chosen to speak openly about the challenges he's facing. Speaking ahead of the Imola Grand Prix, Hamilton admitted, "I anticipated it would be very tough because I've joined a team before. I came in with a really open mind. I didn't know how tough it was going to be. I knew it was going to be challenging. It's as challenging as it could ever be on all fronts." These are not just casual remarks. These are deeply honest words that show the weight of his experience so far. They show that Hamilton is not just frustrated. He's concerned. He's highlighting that the adaptation process isn't working as planned and that Ferrari needs to do more. His patience has limits, and this statement is a signal that those limits are being tested. Ferrari currently sits 4th in the Constructors' Championship, a long way behind McLaren, who lead the standings. The gap is over 150 points. That's a huge difference, especially considering that Ferrari was so close to the title last season, and when Hamilton was asked about the team's chances this year, his answer was clear and realistic. He said, "There's still a long way to go. But when you're over 100 points behind at this point in the season, with a car that's up against something quite dominant, you have to assume that you're not necessarily fighting for the win in the championship." This isn't what Ferrari fans wanted to hear. Not before their home Grand Prix. Not with the Tifosi, the most passionate fans in the sport, ready to cheer them on at Imola. But Hamilton didn't sugarcoat anything. He told the truth. And that truth hurts. The car is not good enough to compete for wins regularly. The upgrades are not coming fast enough, and the performance just isn't there, yet Hamilton has not given up. His mindset is still focused on winning, but he understands the situation and knows that it will take more than just talent to turn things around. He said, "We have to stay vigilant, we have to push with the expectation and the goal of winning. That's still the goal of each weekend. If we can extract a little bit more from the tires, if we can extract a little bit more from the floor, if every single one of us is able to pull out half a tenth each, then maybe we can just get there. This shows how much every small detail matters. The difference between winning and losing in Formula One is often measured in tenths of a second, and right now, Ferrari needs to find those tenths, not just from the car, but from the whole team. Engineers, mechanics, aerodynamicists, everyone needs to be at their best. The SF25 has a very narrow operating window. That means it can be quick, but only under very specific conditions. And that's a problem. In a sport as competitive as Formula One, a car needs to perform well across a range of conditions. Ferrari's car simply doesn't do that at the moment. Now, with the Imola Grand Prix just around the corner, all the pressure is on. It's not just another race. It's Ferrari's home race. It's a race with history, with emotion, and with expectations. The team knows they need a result. Not just hope, not just talk about future upgrades. A real result. Ferrari is expected to bring some upgrades to the SF25 this weekend. These include changes to the floor and other aerodynamic parts. More updates are planned for the Monaco and Barcelona races, including a new rear suspension concept. But those are in the future. What matters now is what they can deliver at Imola. Hamilton's comments are not just expressions of frustration. They are a way to challenge the team. He's saying, "I'm doing everything I can, now it's your turn." He wants the team to meet him halfway, to step up, to match his effort and dedication with real performance. Charles Leclerc, Hamilton's teammate, currently leads him in the standings. His familiarity with the Ferrari setup has helped him find more consistency, but even Leclerc knows that unless Ferrari can unlock more speed, his chances of winning will also be limited. Hamilton's words reflect not just his own experience, but also a deeper issue within the team. The Imola Grand Prix is a key moment. It's not just race number 7, it's a test, a chance for Ferrari to respond to pressure, to show that they can adapt, improve, and fight back. Hamilton has made his position clear. He's not happy with how things are going. He's committed, but he needs to see progress. If Ferrari can rise to the occasion, then Hamilton's comments could be the spark that pushes the team to a new level. But if they fail to respond, then serious questions will be asked about the car, about the direction of the team, and even about the long-term future of this high-profile partnership. The partnership between Lewis Hamilton and Ferrari was supposed to be a dream, a union of a legendary driver and an iconic team. But dreams are not enough in Formula One. Results matter. Performance matters. And honesty, like the kind Hamilton has shown, can be the beginning of real change, or the sign of deeper trouble. The next few races will be critical. Starting with Imola, Ferrari must prove that they can take feedback, make changes, and deliver, because the clock is ticking and the expectations are only getting higher. Hamilton is pushing as hard as he can. Now it's up to Ferrari to do the same. This story is still unfolding, and what happens next will shape not just the 2025 season, but possibly the future of Ferrari in Formula One. Everyone is watching, and the pressure has never been greater.